Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Omar the Barbarian podcast, where we talk about what is best in life. Over the next several episodes of the podcast, Chris Scott, Devon Sanders, and I are talking about the Phase 4 slate of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, because this is such a massive topic, we decided to cut what is really one super long episode into smaller, more bite-sized portions. So, without any further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Omar the Barbarian podcast. The top men, once again, back in the building. Devon Sanders, astronaut, ditch digger. Chris Scott. Chris, we never did settle in on what your G.I. Joe, designations are.
Let's see. Profit director. That's a deep joke for actual G.I. Joe fans. Blade plugin specialist.
Blade plugin specialist.
Looking at some Blue Odyssey right here.
I'm not mad at either one of those. Profit director and Glade plugin specialist. I don't have my distinctions yet because those are too good. I need to think about it. So for the next episode, I will have mine ready to go. Those are strong. The topic
I'm
today.
actually on time.
Oh, yeah, yes. How about that? Right. The topic that we're looking at today is the Marvel Phase 4 movie and television slate and how we feel about it. We've got, I want to say Black Widow is coming
next up.
Yes, next up. It's like, what, July 9th?
No. It's not next up.
Isn't it?
Not next up. No, Loki is in.
Oh, Loki.
Loki is next. You're right.
We forgot about the TV show.
Keep forgetting about Loki. Okay, so we got Loki coming up. And then after that, we've got Black Widow. So we can start with those. And I'll kick it over to either one of you who wants to begin. What are your thoughts on what you've seen so far about Loki?
I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. And I kind of like that. Like I'm not overly, familiar with. So apparently the plot of this thing is the TVA, and if somebody remembers what the TVA is, please.
The Time Variance Agency.
Time Variance Agency or something. They know that Loki is messing up. Well, the time is like all messed up, and they recruit Loki to fix certain parts of it. And I'm just like, I don't know what this is about, and I don't particularly care. I like Loki. I like the Marvel movies. I like the Marvel TV series. I like Tom Hiddleston. Let's go. So, as far as that goes, I don't really have any thoughts on it. This is the first one where the first Marvel TV series out of, what came before the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, where I'm just going to watch it. I'm not going to sit there and try and figure out how it builds into the greater MCU or the phases. No, I just wanted to watch Tom Hiddleston chew up the scenery. That's what I'm there for.
Yeah. From the trailers and all the information they put out so far, from what I understand, because he's the wrong Loki in the wrong time. He's gonna help them fix it to, I guess, commute time off of his sentence. And that right there is like the most anime ass plot that has ever been in one of these things, and I am 1,000% on board. Yeah. I guess I echo all of Devon's thoughts, and honestly, I felt that way the whole time so far. I have just been watching these shows and not trying to think about where they fit into the grand scheme of things until they're over, because I find that shit exhausting, and it takes me black. It takes me black. It takes me back. It takes me black. Oh no! Oh shit, that's funny.
That's the name of the new podcast, by the way.
It is, you're right.
Yeah.
Take Me Black. On this episode of Take Me Black, we're going to be talking about the four tops. We're going black in time. No, oh man, no, fuck it. That's the whole topic of this episode now. It's just time travel black puns. Let's go. Oh damn. Oh, okay. So what I was saying is that obsessing over the placement in the grand tapestry of the MCU for these different disparate projects is exhausting, and it takes me back to a person that I have not been in about 6 years, when it was my job to do this, to sell people books and things like that, and rope them into it and get them excited about it. And it's like, I'm just not there mentally anymore. I just want to enjoy the things as they come out and as they happen, so that I go along for the ride. I would imagine that not only is that just a growing maturity in myself, not to put down anybody that does that and enjoys it. That's not what I'm trying to say. But just for me personally, I've expanded beyond that, and also just as like a comic creator, like I'm always writing things, coming up with concepts, and I'm doing that in my free time. And for like the Marvel things and any kind of superhero fiction that I'm engaging with, I'm trying to turn that part of my brain off, because I just want to experience what these people have made, for good or ill. That's why I didn't freak out when they did the whole oh, that's the Fox Quicksilver thing, so that must mean, like, no, motherfuckers. Can I just watch it? I just want to watch it. I just want to. They're obviously doing a thing, and like, whether you like the ultimate payoff of that thing is, that's different from whether it's not what you wanted it to be, when it was never going to be that, if that makes sense. Like, they were never going to Trojan horse the fucking X-Men, one of the biggest selling franchises on the planet, in fucking WandaVision. That was never their goal. They were never gonna do that. And people put way too much stock in WandaVision being that thing when they saw Quicksilver. That was just a fun little thing that they did to just sort of like play along with the audience. It's just like, hey, this is funny. Now, I don't think, the whole Ralph Boner thing, that was fucking stupid. Womp womp. But like, I don't dislike it because it's not the X-Men. I dislike it because it was bad. So yeah, there we go. And with Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think we've talked about that a couple times. It's like, apparently, motherfuckers expected Falcon and Winter Soldier to solve racism. I'm like, yo, this is a Disney program. I don't know what you thought this was gonna be, but yeah, that was Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think it'd be great if they paid like Ed Brubaker and Bush Juice, some fucking ducats. That'd be nice. But like, I wasn't expecting it to solve anything for me in the real world because it's a program about a man with robot wings on the cartoon premium service made by freaking by and large from Wall-E. Like I'm not expecting them. It got real enough in certain areas, and I was surprised that they let them do that shit with like Isaiah Bradley and all that. Like I'm good because I live in the real world and I already know about the terrible shit that has been inflicted on us as a people. Not just whatever. So yeah, Loki, take me black.
Oh boy.
So Loki.
What are your thoughts on Loki, Omar?
So here's the interesting thing. I actually know a little bit about what happens in Loki. Obviously, I can't say it.
You son of a bitch!
Listen,
oh, by the way, this is also the same man who was like, I saw a little bit of the Ant-Man thing.
Oh, that
what?
Yeah, I saw about 20 minutes of Ant-Man when I was at Synergy. Yeah, I can't tell you anything, but I do want you to know that I saw it. Yeah. I did that to him.
This is like see, Chris, this is the hard part of having a best friend who works for Disney. It's like, I tell this motherfucker my heart, and then he's like, well, I can't tell you shit about Ant-Man. And I'm like, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And enjoy going, hey, Devon, guess what? I can't tell you anything about it. It's going to be good, though. You should go see it.
Right? You're awful. You are a terrible man.
I am a corporate shill and a terrible man. Yes, I'm a Disney stooge. So everything I'm going to tell you is that Loki is fantastic. I actually I know a little bit about it only because apparently Disney has a program where they will randomly pick people who work for them to say, hey, do you want to be a screener for the new shows? And I actually know somebody who was picked for that, who has seen it all and has given me I can't tell you anything, but yeah, it's dope. It's from what I was told on some inside information of somebody who's seen it already. So
all right, we're gonna stop you right there.
Yeah.
Before you jizz out some spoilers, you do.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, again, all I know is that it was good. That's what I know. That they didn't give me anything beyond that. I'm like, oh, this is how I make Devon feel. When it happened. Wow. Man, I could tell you some synergies. Yeah, synergy stories.
Will it change the way that you act in the future regarding this kind of information and your dealings with Devon?
No. That feeds me. Yeah, being able to tell Devon, on some hashtag blessed energy, that I'm seeing stuff, on the fake humble. Oh man, I'm so blessed to be here to see Ant-Man. Wow. Ahead of anybody else getting to see it. Aren't I blessed? Man, we should get you in here so you can enjoy this too. Yeah, man. I'm going to live on that sustenance for as long as I can. Like the corporate stooge that I am.
This man trying to recruit me to be a ticket taker at Disneyland so that I can see 20 minutes of Ant-Man. How do I get off this friendship?
You can't quit me. It's too late. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't like this shit.
You don't like it? Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. I respect that. I deserve that. I did this to me. Yeah, I absolutely did. I own it. But yeah. The okay. So, what are your all's thoughts on Black Widow?
I think that Scarlett Johansson is the greatest working Asian actress out here right now. and I don't know why she also wasn't cast in Shang-Chi. I so well. No, let me stop.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna dig right back in.
No, but in all seriousness, this is a movie I was looking forward to
A
7
year ago?
years ago.
Ah,
I am going to see this movie. Um, I like Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow, but I don't know if I'm the only one. But I just feel like this is just like it just should have been done sooner. And also, I don't know how it plays into her fate. Spoilers for a movie that's been out for 2 years. I don't know
3.
how 3. Oh my God, has it really been 3?
Yeah, man. You're
yeah,
forgetting about
2019.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, it's
Oh, 2.5.
2021.
I
Two,
guess.
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
2.5 years. I don't know how her ultimate fate plays into this movie's timeline, but uh, you know what? And I think that this is like the bigger problem I'm having. Um, I'm gonna be there for every one of these Marvel projects, but it's gone from more like, oh, I can't wait for this, to like, oh yeah, I'll be there. Like like
Mm.
going to a party where it's like, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see that person. So like, who all gonna be there? All right, yeah, I'll be there. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, Doctor.
What changed? Was it because this is my theory on this that
hmm
Endgame was
You
the
know what?
payoff of
That's what
payoffs.
it is.
And so
That's
how do
what it is.
you yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's after Captain America picks up Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Where
Yeah.
do you go from there?
Where do you go from there?
How are you
Yeah.
going to top this? Like, and I'm sure these movies are going to be fine, and we're going to have movies and TV shows. We have to talk about TV now. They're going to be fine, and they'll be great. But it's like we were talking earlier about being hyped for Prince and
Yeah.
everything he does. Like right now, I feel like we're kind of at the sign of the times point where it's like, okay, you've been putting out a whole bunch of bangers, but now, and I'm not rooting for anybody to fail, but my gut tells me something's gonna fail, and so I'm sitting there just kind of going, which one is it gonna be?
Oh, we
Out of
about to
the
talk about it in a little bit.
out of the 30 projects you have announced, which
Right.
one is going to be the one where I'm just like, I don't really rock with that. Sorry.
I think to Chris's point, we know the one that is probably going to fit that bill. But I'm curious because I don't disagree with you. I do think that it has reached Roman Empire status, and it's like, at what point will we start to see the giant start to topple over? And I think it begins with the whole notion of I'm so dope, I can do no wrong. And I don't want to skip ahead of that without us really getting it, finishing out Black Widow. But that's sort of a teaser for Eternals of I wonder is that the one that's kind of been in my mind of which there's going to be a decline because there has to be because it
Right.
peaked. So short of you continuing to pay Robert Downey Jr. a king's ransom to keep it going. Short of you doing something that, hey, I'm going to buy Sony so that I can have Spider-Man, but you don't really need to do that because you already have access to him. And I think it's really going to be one more flick, and then he goes back to Sony movies. Where's the fall going to begin from? And to your point, Devon, I don't feel like Black Widow is her first solo movie. It feels more like her sister's introduction movie.
Mm.
We haven't seen a ton of her. I think it's, hey, let's get Taskmaster in here and let's get her sister introduced. And so that we'll piggyback off of this, and it's introducing her more as the new Black Widow, so that when she shows up in whatever the next flick is, I mean, this is the blueprint of how they do it. Like, hey, let's have Black Panther show up in Civil War, so that by the time we have his flick come out, you already know who he is because you saw this. So I think that's the last bastion of connectivity, but I don't think you're going to see a ton of that going forward. But I'm curious to know you all's thoughts.
Well, I mean,
I'm excited about Black Widow.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be there. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be there. But I'm not going to have the same hype level I would have had maybe 6 years ago. Like, when it was like, when the world was like, why isn't there a Black Widow movie? Oh, come on.
She was so good in Winter Soldier, man, that that was her window.
Yeah.
Well, I would argue that her window would have still extended to today had it not been for the colossal tone deafness of that Ghost in the Shell bullshit. When it became a meme to dislike Scarlett Johansson for her ignorance on certain matters, that kind of put a monkey wrench in that. When she said that goofy shit about how, I can play anything that I want, and that should be the way it is. It's like, no, colonizer, that's not that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is you can't and shouldn't play this decidedly Asian character. Like, no. And I've had certain friends try and back in that whole time period, they tried to argue with me that because Kusanagi is a fucking robot, we don't know her origin. It's like, motherfucker, she is the reason for like that the big popularity of the freaking like the anime lady, like the not a bowl cut, but like the bob cut, like it's a very particular style of hair. And the Major played a big part in popularizing that shit. And like, fuck you for trying to suggest that that's not an Asian character. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You stupid. Also, that movie just wasn't good. And that didn't help. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I do think that there is a bait and switch coming with Rachel Weisz. I think she's Taskmaster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like that's like the move, right? In most of these Marvel origin movies, is like, oh, either there's like a dark shadow of the hero, and he got to like T'Challa had to fight evil T'Challa, or you have to fight your mentor who decided to be a bastard. And this presents an opportunity for both of those things to happen, as Rachel Weisz has been shown as like an older widow, and Taskmaster. I've seen Taskmaster without his fucking his gear on yet, so I don't know if it is a he.
Right.
I'm thinking it's Rachel Weisz. I'm excited to see freaking David Harbour's Red Guardian though. Like, legitimately excited, because that dude needs a win after that Hellboy bullshit.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of things in Black Widow that I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the origins of the Red Room.
Mm-hmm.
The origins of like so the Red Room, for anybody who doesn't know, is basically a training ground for assassins within the Russian government. And and she's spoken about the Red Room, but we've never actually seen it. And apparently we find out that there are dozens of people who've been through the Red Room who are just running through the world doing stuff. So I'm super excited to find out more about the Red Room and what it does to a person. So I'm definitely excited for that. I'm definitely excited for what's her name? Help me out,
Florence
Chris.
Pugh.
Florence Pugh. I know her name. The other character, the character that she's playing.
Yeah, Yelena. Yeah.
Yelena. I'm super excited for that because, like, Florence Pugh is a really great actress, and if we're going to be getting her going forward as sort of like the Black Widow or the White Widow, whichever one she becomes, like, I'm all for that. I'm definitely all for it. And plus, and not to be that rumor guy, but there's a rumor that we're going to be getting Dark Avengers,
Right.
and my gut tells me that Yelena will play a part in the Dark Avengers somehow. Because I think that this is like some. I think most people know this, that Julia Louis Dreyfus's character, the Contessa, she shows up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but apparently we were first supposed to see her in Black Widow,
Right.
but because COVID and that movie having to get pushed back, they had to bring her in basically to do a cameo in Falcon and the Winter Soldier in order to introduce her so that if she pops up in Black Widow, everybody's not going to be like, well, who's that?
Who this white lady?
Why is Elaine in this?
Why
Right.
Why is the Beast in this?
Right. Right.
So yeah, I will be there for Black Widow, but I think that I will be there for Black Widow with Doctor Strange anticipation, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Like, my anticipation for the Avengers movie was off the chart. My anticipation for Endgame was off the chart. My anticipation for WandaVision was an eager, let's see what happens. Black Widow is about where I'm at. Was where I was with Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Interesting. So,
is that taking into account your opinions of both of those movies after you saw them?
I loved both of those movies. Like, they surprised me. Like, I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, I want to walk away from this thing going, damn.
They still got it.
Still got it. I want her to out John Wick.
Yes.
I want this thing to fail. Sorry. I want this to succeed. Damn, Freud. I want this to succeed.
Take me black.
Take me black. So, I mean, I want everybody to do well in this thing. I want the Marvel Cinematic Universe to do great. Yeah, long story short, I don't want to see this thing fail. I want to see everything good. Because I'm still a fanboy at heart, man. It's like,
right.
You know, I've been reading these comics for like 40 years now. And I am just amazed that we're seeing these things that we dreamt of and could only see them on paper being put out into the world and having, like, you know, millions of people having access to the things we could only dream about. So I'll never want to see any of these things fail, but there's only so much of a level of excitement that you can keep when, you know, you're going on, basically they're mapping out another 20 years for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. I don't ever want it to feel like a Marvel movie or TV show is a requirement.